Have you ever wondered why some AI responses feel spot on while others completely miss the mark? The truth is, the quality of what you get from AI depends heavily on how you ask for it. I'm Kayla with Jotform, and in this video, we will walk through how to prompt Claude effectively so you can get better, more accurate results. We will cover what makes Claude different, common mistakes to avoid, and how tools like Jotform's AI prompt generator can make the process easier. Let's get started. When you are using Claude by Anthropic, it is important to understand that prompting it works a bit differently compared to other AI tools. Claude is designed with a strong focus on depth, understanding, and ethical responses. Because of this, it relies on users to provide detailed and specific prompts to produce high-quality results. To understand how to prompt Claude properly, it helps to first look at what makes it unique. Unlike many other AI systems, Claude is built using a concept called constitutional AI. This approach uses a defined set of principles and guidelines to align the model with human values. Claude's framework is based on sources like the UN Declaration of Human Rights and established safety practices. These guidelines are designed to ensure that responses are helpful, honest, and safe. One of the key benefits of this system is that Claude can evaluate and refine its own responses, reducing the need for constant human intervention. Because of this structure, prompts need to be clear and align with these principles. When done correctly, Claude produces thoughtful and well-reasoned outputs while avoiding harmful or biased content. These differences make Claude especially useful for tasks that require detailed understanding. It performs well with long context inputs, nuanced analysis, coding tasks, in-depth writing, and complex problem solving. Depending on your needs, you can also choose between different versions of Claude. Claude Opus is the most advanced version and is designed for highly complex reasoning tasks. Claude Sonnet offers a balance between speed and capability, making it a strong option for business use. Claude Haiku is focused on speed and efficiency, delivering fast responses while sacrificing some depth. With this foundation in mind, it becomes clear why strong prompting is so important. The better your prompt, the more effectively Claude can apply its capabilities. To get there, you need to focus on a few core building blocks. First is clarity and directness. Being specific about what you want makes a big difference. Instead of asking for something general, include details like length, tone, and subject matter so Claude can respond accurately. Next is context. Providing background information helps guide the response. This might include your goals, the intended audience, or any requirements that need to be met. Another important element is structured communication. Since Claude is designed to think in a logical way, it helps to present your request clearly and step by step. If a task feels complicated, breaking it into smaller parts can improve the results significantly. Once you understand these basics, you can move into a more structured approach. Building a strong prompt follows a process, much like having a conversation. The first step is structuring your prompt properly. Focus on organizing your request. If you are working on a large project, break it into smaller tasks. This allows Claude to handle each part more accurately. You can also use formatting methods like XML tags to label sections and make your instructions easier to interpret. The second step is providing context and assigning a role. Adding background information gives Claude a better understanding of what you need. It can also help to define who is completing the task. For example, asking for content from the perspective of a creative writer versus a technical writer can lead to very different results. This small detail can have a big impact on the final output. The third step is using examples. Just like people learn better with references, Claude benefits from seeing similar inputs and outputs. Including examples helps it match your expectations more closely, especially for complex tasks. The fourth step is defining the output format and style. If you want consistent results, you need to be clear about how the output should look. This might include formatting instructions or specific templates. Even with a strong process, it is easy to make mistakes. One of the most common issues is using vague prompts. When there is not enough detail, the results often fall short. The best way to fix this is by adding more information. Include details about the platform, audience, and purpose so Claude has a clearer direction. Another common problem is information overload. Asking Claude to do too much at once can lead to poor results. To avoid this, focus on one task at a time. Breaking work into smaller steps allows Claude to handle each piece more effectively and improves overall quality. A lack of context can also create issues. Without enough information, Claude may produce responses that do not match your intended tone or style. Providing clear guidelines about length, voice, and purpose can make a big difference. If you have examples, include them so Claude has a reference point to follow. It is also important to understand Claude's limitations. While it is powerful, it cannot do everything. Tasks like browsing in real time or certain types of testing may not work as expected. Working within these limits leads to more reliable results. If all of this feels like a lot to manage, there are tools that can help simplify the process. Jotform's AI prompt generator is designed to make prompt creation faster and more effective. This tool uses a 3-step enhancement process to turn simple ideas into detailed prompts. It helps reduce the time and effort needed to refine prompts manually. One of the biggest challenges with manual prompting is how time-consuming it can be. Creating and testing prompts often takes multiple attempts. There is also a learning curve since results depend on your experience. Inconsistency is another issue. Small changes in wording can lead to different outcomes, which makes it harder to maintain quality. As your needs grow, scaling this process becomes even more difficult. Jotform's AI prompt generator addresses these challenges through automation. It can instantly optimize prompts, apply best practices, and add useful details like examples and formatting. The tool also works across multiple platforms, allowing you to generate prompts for different AI systems. This flexibility makes it easier to adapt to different use cases. Another benefit is its structured enhancement process. Instead of starting from scratch, you get a well-organized prompt that is ready to use. This helps ensure consistency and improves overall quality. Using a generator also improves efficiency. What might take hours manually can be completed in seconds. It also helps maintain a consistent standard across teams and projects. Getting started is simple. You choose your preferred platform and model, enter a basic description of your idea, and let the tool build an optimized prompt. From there, you can make adjustments as needed. There are also advanced features that can give you more control. You can define topics, tailor prompts to specific industries, and fine-tune the platform output. Editing options allow you to adjust the final result to better match your needs. Multilingual support is another useful feature. Add Jotform's AI prompt generator to help improve your Claude prompts. Thanks for watching. I'm Kayla with Jotform. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.